I'm sad to say. I don't think I'll be able to finish quite all of this, but I'd like to see how well this goes. It was an idea that interested me. I would get spicy tenders at Popeyes. Much easier to eat as well. Who on their right mind, who in their right mind rather, would ever get mild tenders? It just doesn't make any sense. If you want any flavor at all, always go for the spicy. Biscuits. Beautiful fries. Beautiful fries. That seem to have gotten a bit soggy here. Not soggy. They're just not crispy like you like them to be. Still have a little bit of a crunch to them. But I'm thinking I might have gotten a couple of fries that were maybe left in the oil just a bit too long. Honestly don't mind the biscuits and Popeyes, however, I feel like you get more value out of the fries or the mashed potatoes than the biscuits. I got some. Unfortunately, they didn't give me plastic utensils. I don't know what's wrong with them. They need to get their stuff together. Now, it's foiled the entire purpose of going out and getting this meal. I'm going to have to do dishes anyway. Even if it is just a single spoon. One spoon is too many spoons. At least that's my opinion. I'm hoping this makes a good sound. I'm not quite sure any of it will. I might just be recording and talking to myself, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I love to talk to myself. I have some of the most intimate conversations anyone could ever. I'm gonna put that over there. And after just a couple more fries, I'm gonna come back to the love of to the chicken. The beautiful chicken. I have quite a bit here. And I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to finish this. But can't stop me from trying. It's always so good, but I know I shouldn't have it. Depending on how public this video is, I may get a talking to later from someone. It's always so delicious, but not very nutritious. do believe that's cause for concern, at least. Moving this aside for now. I really hope this turns out. I'm gonna have to invest a good bit of time into this. Of the two major fried chicken networks, what am I saying? Sorry, I'm just incoherently rambling at this point. But of the two major fried chicken restaurants in the United States, I would have to say well, Popeyes is my favorite, excluding Chick-fil-A, but I think Chick-fil-A goes into a category of its own. It's absolutely delicious, but all the salts, with the lack of having the air conditioner turned off to record, is quite overwhelming, I must say. Mashed potatoes and gravy are always, quite simple, however, very delicious. I would say that I do prefer to make my own. It's just that making the gravy can be a little tricky sometimes. You have to have chicken, and you have to have the cooked off juices from the chicken. And that can make it just a little tricky after you've been cooking all day to then desire to make gravy out of the juices and collecting them and whatnot. actually goes to KFC, or if some magic government grant allows them to stay in business because of Popeyes as the chicken came down as far as the fast food fried chicken goes. Granted, there are a lot more delicious local restaurants you can visit for things like fried chicken. One of my favorites is Uncle C's Fried Chicken and Waffles down in Alexandria, Virginia. It took a lot of convincing, but I got my girlfriend to go down there with me, and it was absolutely delicious, even though it was a bit of a small dive. For the longest time, she always thought that fried chicken and syrup just would not go together. But I'll tell you, once you try that amazingly savory combination, your life will never be the same. Back to